Hello, this is Deok-Hwan Choi, team leader of Korea Wind Energy Industry Association. I mainly talk with the government, the National Assembly, local government, and corporations about policy and institution. Our association belongs to all companies related to the wind power industry, such as power generation company, developer, manufacturing, maintenance company, and certification company. And it is striving to develop the wind power industry in Korea. Okay. Okay. Yeah. As of 2019, the cumulative installed amount of wind power in Korea is about 1.5 gigawatt. An increase of 14.7% compared to 28. The amount of new installation was about 191 megawatt, an increase of 18.4% compared to 2018. Reasonable 경상북도, 전라북도, 강원도, and Jeju. Jeju account for 27.4% and 22.1%, 21, 90%, and 19.90% respectively. The developer have obtained one electric business license about 12 gigawatt, including onshore and offshore wind power generation. It is still on early market. Okay. Why this? Okay. It's small problem. Why this? My presentation is has a small problem. Sorry.
Is there any way we can support that, or what can we do?
Thank you. Start the presentation. Change this presentation. I'm not control this presentation.
Yeah, if it's better, maybe I can. You just tell me next, and I will change the slide as you wish.
Okay.
Just a second, please. Then.
Please return the first page.
Yeah, one moment.
Yeah, thank you.
So this, yeah, you can tell me next when you want to change.
Okay. Next slide. Okay, the next slide. One more next slide. Okay. Onshore wind power was mainly installed in Western Mountain region such as Gangwon-do, And Gyeongsangbuk-do offshore wind power is instead mainly in the southern region and the Jeju region. This region is widely onshore wind valley. This, okay. By the end of 2019, offshore wind 1990 wind farm with 1.4 gigawatt has been grid connected and 3 demonstration sites with 8 megawatt and 2 commercial offshore wind farm with 64.5 megawatt are in operation southwest onshore demonstration offshore wind farm 60 megawatt have been grid connected in year over this year, and many other offshore projects more than 3.1 gigawatt on the way. Okay, all right. Korea must utilize the sea that surround the 3 sides of the country due to its local location condition in order to lead to wind power as well as onshore wind power. In response, in July, the Korean government announced a plan to develop offshore wind power to work with residents and coexist with the financial industry. Through this, the company is expressed in ambition to leap into the world top 5 offshore wind power by completing 12 gigawatt offshore wind power by 2030. Especially the Korean government is planning to promote a large-scale offshore wind farm. 5 complex that are visually on the map. Additional installations of 0.6 gigawatts will be installed in Incheon-si, this valley, yeah. 2.4 gigawatt in Jeonbuk, this valley. 8.2 gigawatt in Sinan, okay. And Jeolna, Namdo, and 0.0 gigawatt in Jeju, yes. 0.0 gigawatt Jeju, yes. In Ulsan, global companies such as GIG, COP, OW, Equinor, Shell, and Total preparing to develop 60 gigawatt floating offshore wind power. 5 projects are expected to be developed in earnest from 2023. Okay, next slide. The wind system supply are 9 companies in the past, mainly large ship building and heavy industry company. Now, only 3 companies, including Doosan Heavy Industry, Unison, and the Hanjin Industry, are operating. It mainly owns 3 megawatt onshore wind power and offshore wind power turbine. These 2 companies are developing on 8 megawatt wind turbine. Okay, next slide. Okay, in Korea, steel products such as tower and main shaft are mainly competitive. Part companies such as Dongguk SNC, CS Wind, Taewoong, and Silla Precision are already exporting to many countries. The Korean government and the local government are very interested in expanding the domestic market and growing each company. Okay. Next slide. Okay. Thank you for listening to the presentation so far. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. I think it was very good to see the status of the Korean wind industry, and we see that there's a strong focus on offshore wind still in Korea. I would just wanted to ask you, do you see any short-term impact of the COVID-19 situation? Of course, we know Korea, together with Australia, are some of those few countries which have been able to manage well the COVID situation. But is there an impact on installations this year?
I think this year, I wonder. Okay. Korean market is already early market. Not easy this year.
Good. Let's see, and then we will see. If I also may ask Professor Son, who is also here with us from Korea, what are your insights into the market? Can we?
Hello?
I think we must. Yes, now please.
Okay, it's I think it's Korea market is if you heard about this government policy in this year, so we think it's especially it's offshore in market in Korea is more emotional. And then otherwise, it's, I think it's Mr. Choi also, he knows about that. I think 2 days ago, there are some announcements from our government side, the local government side. That means it's 22 offshore wind farm project is get some admission. There's 17 of Jeollanam province. 17 project of Jeollanam province. The other 5 project is east side, seaside. So we don't know correctly if this 22 project successfully continued to, then it's a very exciting news. So we hope also not only this year, but also it's next year. Maybe it's the Korean market for offshore wind energy is slowly grow up, and then it's we have some government support to preparing the offshore wind energy market. That's all.
That sounds like really good news. And let me just ask you, maybe whoever wants from both of you answer this. How about implementation of large turbines in Korea, like 10 megawatt or above?
Oh, yes. Unison and Tucson, they tried to develop 8 megawatt and 10 megawatt wind turbine. But it's, I think it's, they take time, maybe next year or after 2 years, then should be it's a 10 megawatt wind turbine developed.
That sounds also ambitious to have that in 1 or 2 years, but I think it's great to see you have such still ambitious plans, and we know, of course, that things have already started changing in Korea. So thank you very much to both of you.